Hi, my name is Carol Billing, and I am a Beachbody coach. I'm a relatively new Beachbody coach. I've been in the business about a year. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit of my journey and why I decided to be a Beachbody coach. Because I'm probably one of the most skeptics ever. I wouldn't have even tried Beachbody if it hadn't been a friend of mine from high school who I trusted told me the products worked. And I was at a point after having 2 sets of twins, and my body was in such bad shape. I really felt desperate, and so I said, well, nothing else is working. I'm trying to do all these things at home that are more cost effective, or what I thought was cost effective, and nothing was working, and I was really unhappy. So I decided I would give Beachbody 1 year, and I would do Shakeology every month, and I would drink it every day, buy a bag a month, and I would do the program, and I would be consistent with following the schedule. And I thought, well, it'll either work or it won't, and then I'll try something else. Because I really didn't know if I could stay consistent. It's really hard when you have kids and you work and all that. So I did, and about 7 weeks in, I felt a tremendous boost of energy. And I really, now that I've been in it a year, I have this energy every day, and it's amazing. People comment about it all the time. And I just smile because I say, well, I can tell you about it, but you're probably going to think I'm trying to sell you. So just let me know when you want to make a change, and I'll explain what I did. But it's amazing. And it's so amazing that I do it every day. I have a shake every day, and I love it. But more importantly, the workouts were not consistent the first 5 or 6 weeks. I missed a lot of workouts because it was really hard to get up at 5 a.m. And I beat myself up a lot about that. But when I hit week 7 and I had more energy and I started getting more consistent on my workouts, then it was like the snowball effect. You know, it was all of a sudden my cravings did stop for sweets and salts, which is amazing because I am such a sugaraholic. And one thing led to another. So I had the shakedown, I had my workouts consistent. This is maybe 2 months in, 3 months in. Then I really started to see the weight come off because I got better and more confident about my food choices. I got stronger willpower. I was finally seeing some results, and so I was motivated to be more consistent with what I was eating and make better food choices. And so that went, I kept going. Then I did something called the Ultimate Reset, which is a 3-week program. There's no workout, you just focus on food. And I learned to eat a lot of new foods that I had never eaten before. And I dropped 9 pounds in 3 weeks. And on a 5'2" frame, 9 pounds is a lot. You really see a difference. And so then it was just, like even more momentum. I did T25 after that, and I loved it, and I started to see abs. Like, really? You heard the part about 2 sets of twins, right? There was no abs. There was nothing there but skin like a Shar-Pei dog. It's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. I mean, I dress specifically to cover that area. That you will never see me in a belt, pants with a belt. It just doesn't happen. And all of a sudden I was doing this program, and I was starting to see my waist come back, and that was something I never thought I would see again. So that's great. After that, I went on to T25. After T25, I went on to P90X3, which I was intimidated to do because I failed at P90X like 5 times. I started it multiple times. I was never able to finish. And primarily it was the time. I couldn't always give it an hour a day. But P90X3 is very doable. I've done 2 of the 3 sections or months. And I'm actually putting that on pause, and I'm going to jump into the 21-day fix next. And so if any of this interests you and you think, I can identify with her, I have kids, I know what it's like to try to juggle lots of things, and if I inspire you at all, I would love to have you on my team. All you need to do is go below to my contact information and send me an email. And I run small groups. I like to keep very close contact with the people I'm working with, because I think that support system during the first few weeks is really critical to getting your snowball started and making this work for you. I used to be a fitness instructor in my 20s, and so now you're thinking, oh, you were always really, really fit. I wasn't really, really fit. I was fit, and I was certainly very strong, but I was never a thin, and I was never sculpted. But anyway, I would have ladies who came to class religiously to my classes, and they were working out really hard, and then after class they would come and lament about the fact they couldn't lose weight. And it was so hard as an instructor not to be able to help them beyond what we did for the hour a day, 5 days a week or whatever. And so one of the reasons I love Beachbody is that it enables me to help people, not just with your workouts, but also with the food part, because the food part is so important. It's the key. But you have to start the snowball first. You have to have some progress to be motivated to keep going, because it's not easy, and it's a long process, and it's not a straight line. You'll see progress, you'll do really good for a couple of months, and then you might have something happen with your family or whatever, and you have to step back, you have to take care of something else. And you have to have that, we have the online camaraderie with our accountability groups, which is so important. You have your coach, your Beachbody coach. I have a coach, and I reach out to her whenever I have questions or just need some motivation or pick-me-up. We do online meetings sometimes where we'll all use something like Skype or Zoom or Google Hangouts, and we'll meet, we'll have a specific topic to talk about. And all of those things help you feel tied to a group, so you're not just on an island working out in your living room. But being able to work out in your living room when it's convenient for you, not pay childcare, not try to drag 4 kids to the gym, not commute to the gym. I don't have time for that. I can carve out 45 minutes and shove a workout in there, and then it's game on, because I have to work and then to be a mom, and that takes all my time. So this is a great program because it hits the exercise, it hits the nutrition, and it gives you a group to feel accountable with. And I think all those things is a recipe for success if you're motivated. And one of the things I work on with my new people to my team is that we work on identifying what your motivation is. Because once you have that identified, then you can focus on it. For example, for me, it's not about being wearing a 2-piece swimsuit. That is not my personality. I'm not that person. But what my goal is, it's about being a role model for my kids. So if my goal is about someone else, then I can do it. I can focus on it, and I'm motivated. But if it's something about me, I'm just not that motivated. And so I had to figure that out in my fitness journey. So if any of that sounds interesting, I would love to have you on my team. I'm so excited. I have helped several people lose weight. I helped one guy lose 60 pounds, and that was so fun and so amazing to watch him change and change where he eats. He has changed so many aspects of his life for the better, and it's so inspiring. It inspires me to be a coach of other people. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.